You know, we had to get one in. We ain't been online in a while. We definitely haven't broadcasted the game. Actually, I haven't even played Madden. It's like the last time I actually broadcasted. I'm playing 2K, so my mic plays a lot better. I got to give you guys an update on him.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams who need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Ryan's Falcons.
Get a game there for my buddy. Get over here. Got to warm up.
With that, let's get you up to Seattle. We're standing by our commentators, Brandon Guy and Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. Got a short kick, taking it about the 16. Now a play fake here on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. And that'll bring up second down. The starters for the Seahawks of Seattle on the offensive side. Charles, they could use a big game from Thomas Rawls.
And they really loved what they got out of him last year, because an undrafted player is not supposed to give you nearly 6 yards a carry in production. And that's exactly what he did. They need a big game out of him, and they expect it.
Now Wilson. He hits Jermaine Kearse.
He got lucky on that
this one to midfield before he's brought down. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to let this one go deep. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And here we go. We get to see the Falcons again on offense. Improved last year, scored 540 points, tied for 8th most all time. My question is this: such a crushing Super Bowl loss in the offseason, does that set you back big time, or does that fuel and feed you momentum-wise going forward?
It should fuel and feed you momentum-wise going forward, partner. That's exactly how it's supposed to react, and that's what you'll see in the Falcons locker room in the entire offseason. They'll talk about finishing, unfinished business, things of that nature. But we have seen where teams have not recovered from it. Remember the Rams? They got to a Super Bowl, got beat by the Patriots, didn't get back there again. The Broncos in 2013, #1 offense, #1 scoring offense. They didn't get back in 2014, but they did in 2015. So you can recover from it.
Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket?
Beautiful.
They had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
He makes smart moves because he plays to win. I'm over here going for it on like 4th and 30. Like, I got this coach.
They come up in an offset eye. On first down.
Good one.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
He's supposed to be coming over, but
runs,
catches,
blocks, sets the tone for the offense.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Earl Thomas in on the stop. The Seahawks, here's their defensive lineup.
When Bobby Wagner's career is said and done, people are going to look back and say he was an absolute steal in the NFL draft. A Pro Bowl player for any team.
It's caught. Jones.
Yeah, it'll happen.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings us up to the 47. And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
The one thing I don't like about playing
the party
online
started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because
not that I know,
Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
Oh, free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Second and 10. It's Ryan again. And Jones has it over the middle. Over 1,400 yards last year for Jones. Just 6 touchdowns, but, you know, of course, he had the big 300-yard game. However, when he was blanketed with coverage, he always opens things up for other guys, doesn't he?
He does, and that's what's benefited Atlanta's offense. Other guys were able to step up. In 2016, Mohamed Sanu stepped up and had his best year as a pro. Austin Hooper, as a young tight end, really developed down the stretch. And Taylor Gabriel, who had come over as a free agent from Cleveland, he really flourished. Actually led the team in touchdown catches. But there's only one Julio Jones, and you want to get the ball to him as much as possible.
First and 10, it's Ryan.
Oh.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that was okay.
Partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level?
I didn't think he was going to pay attention to that. He never going to hit the whole game. Alright, let's get that.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Second and 10 now. Ryan. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. To throw again is Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run. Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Again on second and 10, it's Ryan. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, and it'll bring up third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. On third and goal, Ryan. He takes a shot on the base.
Yeah, you got that one.
He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's fourth down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
We're not going to do no stupid shit.
The Falcons will call on Matt Bryant for the field goal try. And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that was almost 2
man, I did all that work out right there.
Shorter than that one, and I don't think this was blocked. That's about
right. Like right when you think it's about to hit the middle, like speeds up. You're like, shit. Oh no.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were
almost had that one.
Last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
We got to get one of these, like, one of these pop balls got to come home. Like, one of them, just one.
I get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
Yes, it's 4th and 15. Praise him. Yes.
5, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Canadian-born punter John Ryan to kick it away for Seattle. Back deep for the Falcons is Eric Weems.
We'll take it back to 50. Oh.
And it's fielded at the 34.
No, I shouldn't have tried to cut back. I should have just kept going.
With a return of just 2. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board.
Well, he has like stickums, like he doesn't drop the ball. Rarely does he drop the ball.
They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And this one brought in by Sanu. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
And Brandon, I think Mohamed Sanu had a nice career while he was in Cincinnati, but he really elevated 2016 in Atlanta. The most catches for himself in a single season.
59 of them, 4 touchdowns. Really a nice compliment to Julio Jones, but he was a nice compliment in Cincinnati. I don't want to say he's not a number 1 receiver, but he plays that number 2 slot well, doesn't he?
He does, and I think it's because of his versatility. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide. They can use him as a wildcat quarterback. He has thrown passes in the NFL. In fact, going back to his days at Rutgers, I think he threw 18 passes while he was at Rutgers. So you never know what you're going to get when Mohamed Sanu has his hands on the football.
And this one through the uprights and good. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break.
On the kickoff is not so hard, though. You really don't care.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. So they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It's caught on the left side by Kurz. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. Baldwin coming off his first Pro Bowl appearance. He had career highs, Charles, in catches with 94, over 1,100 yards. That also a career high. Pretty good season for Doug Baldwin.
And I think the place that he really started to take off was midway through 2015.
One that's intercepted.
Yes.
A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And that recipe on their last drive resulted in a touchdown.
I was playing against one of my buddies, and he picked
so they'll be able to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan, and Thought there were some
And
holes
he
in
picked
the
the Seahawks
defense.
because he thought they still had Marshawn Lynch. And I was like, you picked the person just because of the running back? He was so pissed. He was like, this game isn't going how I wanted to.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Oh, perfect.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh!
And no escaping this time.
Oh, you earned that
one. They got him for a sack. Michael Bennett in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. On second down, Ryan. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Do you doubt Julio?
And now the offense operates in the red zone.
We should have made it to the Super Bowl this year. They cheated us.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons will extend their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see
wide left again.
Perspective. Those are the plays they dream of.
I'm going to have to just start, like, typing it early.
All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country.
Like, yeah, like, what is it? A few years back, I started picking the Giants. I was just like, you know, my team isn't really what I want them to be. Might as well, oh, God. Yeah, that's fine.
So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds.
And then I had to go find a headset. Like, I lost my headset. It was a horrible day.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's
going
to go for
pitch.
a big play downfield.
No, what? Are you serious? No, bro.
Had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails,
God.
When you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there.
Man.
A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended
Dude,
in a big drop.
that should have been a pick. Maybe not even a pick six. We probably wouldn't have scored. We should have taken that.
Receiver left, 2 to the right. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Complete out right to Kurtz.
It should be our down.
16 there to the lead.
I'm upset about that. All right.
Now Wilson on first down. The grab made by Kurtz over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the...
The Falcons going to use another timeout. Earlier, partner, when discussing Russell Wilson, you said you think he's best when Seattle is running back centric. Is Thomas Rawls the centerpiece going forward there?
I think so, because of what he did 2 seasons ago before he got hurt. Because he runs that offense the way they want it run. One cut, downhill, get upfield, and Thomas Rawls is perfect for that. If he stays healthy, that allows Russell Wilson now to throw the play action, the bootleg passes that really hurt other teams defensively.
And Rawls has youth on his side, just 23.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think
were you not expecting to throw? I mean, wait.
Where his primary guy was going to be, and he would end up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Oh, yeah, you guys got the
ball. 2
ball.
remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Oh, don't do it to yourself. It's 4th and 5. Just go for the field goal.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Yeah.
4th down. Here's Wilson. He's
fuck. Those all the places to leave open, just right in. Oh, God.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Drops it underneath for Rawls. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. Wilson will throw again. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jimmy Graham from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old.
Good.
They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Like, I ran right into the back of him like an idiot.
He'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard
I probably would have had that. I'm going to go with I would have had that if I didn't want to do that.
And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored.
There he goes. He's at the 40.
It's okay. He gave it everything he had.
Territory. A big play there on the
Okay, you want me to tell you the truth? That was a fluke. I wasn't even trying to throw it to him. I was trying to snap the ball, and I double tapped X, and it just threw it to him. And he was just wide open. I was like, hey, man. Like, he jumped up and threw it. Like, I was like, man, look. If that's how it got to be.
Red zone opportunity.
Well, you know, we played to win on this side.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops.
Julio would have caught that. You just can't go to Julio every down, though. That's the only sorry part. It isn't like basketball. You just throw it to LeBron and just get out the way.
A big time drop.
Second down following the incompletion. Ryan now off the bootleg. Shrugs the tackle. Nice. This will be caught at the 2. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So now it's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss.
I can get out of here with a field goal. I'm that close. I'm confident in my abilities. If it comes, that's why I saved that last time out, just in case it does come down to that.
From the 4, it's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Freeman. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Ryan. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Oh no. Like when he dives 3 feet in front of, like sometimes though it'll glitch and then like he'll dive 3 feet in front of me and then he'll actually end up getting me.
For the extra point.
He might have. We'll just never know now.
He looks like he's gonna throw it.
No! That play was foolproof.
Let me go ahead and show my age.
So I guess not. He blew it up. But.
I like liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
That was the worst squib kick ever.
Whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
Oh, God, no. All right, let's...
In the slot on the right is Graham.
No.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Pick. Oh.
Throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse, and now it's second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
We out here.
The out route's such a timing route that sometimes the guy throwing the ball
it's 3rd
just
and 10.
Almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing
put
winning.
Put your down and take the
this
jelly.
case,
You got to do
the ball
something.
was batted away.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. They come out here in the
I hope very far. About to set a record out. Oh, God, no.
Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the
I don't want to
judge.
touch that.
And that's good enough for a first down.
I don't care how many times you tell the story.
I approve.
It never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin
I approve.
drafted out of Stanford and plays like a number 1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gold
Yeah,
Grease,
you could at least get another good player. Maybe 2 if you run.
And then, of course, to Stanford. And, boy, he's been
But
good.
one of those 2 are going to have to be a field goal because you have no more timeouts.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Oh,
out routes are always
yes.
timing routes.
And you can't challenge it because you have no more timeouts.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second.
I love Madden.
Couldn't stay in bounds. So here we go now. An extra defensive back.
I love Madden.
3rd and 10. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3
You got to kick it.
left.
You know, and we're... Hey, ball don't lie.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Give up, give up.
From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And his kick is good. Oh, he just can't tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL. On Sports.
Yo, you true MVP. I didn't think I was going in.
So
I thought it was going to be just a pinch to the left.
We'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Here we go.
This fielded at the 2.
There we go again.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that.
Just when you think, like, it was open, too. I could have just broke left and just taken it all the way home.
First half, that worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about,
I think this might be a touchdown.
change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more.
Hello.
They'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Mike Morgan in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On second down, Ryan. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Oh,
It
God.
looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Third and long. It's Ryan. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the
no.
in route, I know that in the back
I've been known to do stupid crap in my life, and that is...
who's lurking inside.
I also been known to
might put a
lose,
big
so.
hit on them as they try and catch
Not
the ball.
exactly.
Here's Matt Bosher now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Oh, and that was a great kick.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will
what was the return on that?
With a new set
like a yard? No! I was like 3 yards away from the end zone.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
But I have done that before.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On second down, Wilson. The grab made by Curse over the middle.
Caught it.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now Wilson on first down.
Oh.
Complete outright.
Dear God. The man didn't even jump.
21 yards.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that
I could have made that
he can
play.
hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
Yeah, like,
The best part about that play for him, I don't think
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. On second down, here's Wilson. And the catch is
I'm
made
mad.
by Tyler
I was
Lockett.
right there too, and I
Getting
just kept
10
running. I
back
don't
as
know
that
why.
sets him up for third down.
one of the feature points of the end route
Trying to be
is
slick
being able
like
to make
so
a nice
lit.
throw to the middle part of
Like
the
run
field.
out at
For
the
a
last minute,
quarterback,
then
that's one of the
we'll
better
run it.
throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has
It's
to be
3rd and
careful
7.
not to wait too
Come on,
long
Tate.
and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
And he's got Lockett. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett from 6 yards away. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Yeah,
And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers, Steel Curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the Steel Curtain was playing. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think
He
that
he would have, but I don't like taking that chance.
But
I just run out of bounds. They act all shady and they'll drop the ball or
Is that the
something.
game he expected? But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On second down, Freeman cuts back left sideline. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the play. And now a first down following that long gain. Now a play fake here on first down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Cliff Averill in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Minus
They
11.
were coming
I
out
don't
of
know
the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side for the DN.
And that's the blind side of most
no plan with
quarterbacks.
that.
If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. Third and long. It's Ryan.
Oh, God.
Haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Hey, man, it's the fourth quarter. Gotta let it all hang out.
Here on fourth down. Here we go. It's Ryan on fourth down. And no, complete.
Of all the chances not to go to Julio, and I choose this one.
The Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
All right, guys, we need the impossible.
They go play action here on first down. Looking deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
On every offensive coordinator,
I don't bet against them, except when they foul them.
5 or 6 plays per
they
game
don't throw
that they call
flag.
shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
First down, this is Rawls.
What?
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Negative.
Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, we're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. On the tackle that time, Tyson Jackson.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
They run with a power back. Rawls. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball.
Bad
they
idea,
went back
bad
to the
idea.
roots and powered forward and got the first down.
They come out here in the eye. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Doug Baldwin, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Now Hausch going to tack on the extra point. And it's no good.
Look at God.
It's the second extra point he's missed so far.
All right, guys, we're still in this game very much. We just need a quick touchdown. An uberly quick touchdown.
Let's field it a few yards into the end zone.
There we go. A little bit better.
Gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Get up, Julio.
And they use the term complimentary. Offense take care of the defense.
It was worth the shot.
That didn't happen.
It was worth the shot. Hey man, you never bet against Julio ever.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup.
Julio is always in the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan trying to lay one up deep.
Woo! Look at, I told you, bro. Don't bet against them.
Julio Jones, 53
Don't bet against them.
And the Falcons draw a bit closer. You know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
I'm trying to.
And this one travels out of
okay,
bounds.
so let me tell you how that happened. So I wasn't trying to kick it. I was trying to be sneaky and go back and then like kick it all the way downfield, and I couldn't figure out how to do it.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive
unit.
God. Wilson going to give the roll.
Nope.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards on the carry there. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Baldwin with it over the middle. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Slant route's effective no
matter
who's
now we need to quit.
catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
We need to pick or something.
Rolls the lone man in the backfield. He's going to get the football. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now it's 2nd and 7.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Okay.
On 2nd down.
Come on.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes
Julio.
down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd. Here's Wilson. And
yes!
Is going to be
yes!
incomplete.
Yes!
Was the intended
oh, God.
4th down.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller.
I think there's very much the way he dropped it.
That's supposed to be
you don't have Julio. It's okay. Nobody expects you to win.
He's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. So they get the 3.
Oh, God, you made that field goal.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal.
All right, guys.
But you're right. If they'd gotten
let's do the impossible.
This would be a much different game.
Now after the made field goal, Hauschka back out onto the field to kick it away.
Cool, we had him to a field goal. That's better than a touchdown.
A couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule. He's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Hey, you know what? Look, it's one step at a time.
It's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's it. He's got him in. It's a pick at 33 yards. And it'll give the Falcons a first down.
Yeah, hey, look, man. You call them up.
Get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
What does that mean? I'm sorry. You must not speak Julio. No!
It's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman.
That's why I wouldn't.
His guys will get the football back. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
But Sherman plays on the complete opposite side of the field.
But the defense got to stop. They've got the football now. Just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way.
Oh, I thought he was going to drop that one.
Now starting to take their tape off and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened.
Oh, good.
Carry for Thomas Rawls.
I thought you were. I was going to say, hey, man, you know what? You earned it. You do you.
And it's third down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on fourth and inches. The Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
I think you punt it.
Here's John Ryan now.
You want to see Julio work? Say less.
Of his first.
Say less. What's about to happen?
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And the Falcons now making their way back.
So we run the best play for Julio.
They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there, throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it.
Okay.
You've got to have guys back there to defend that. But also, you can't allow the
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, thank God I had one more timeout.
And we're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Oh, 1 second. This is when Hall of Famers are made. I see you cheating, though. You're not even guarding anyone on the right. Like, you're strictly staying on the left side of the field.
One last shot for Ryan. Now a desperation throw.
Oh, good game, bro. Good game.
Comes up empty. And with that,
if it wasn't for you calling out Julio, I probably wouldn't have thrown at him twice.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
All right, guys. Well,
they didn't finish it off.
What it is, you know, my Falcons can't win everything. We do lose some games.
You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly. Even though
might post up another one in a few minutes. Gotta go to the kitchen. Oh, if we would have scored in the third quarter, dude, we would probably have that. We get game from, what is his name, Stormfighter 10. I know I'm probably going to get some slack for that, but, you know, if I'd have lobbed it instead of throwing it directly to Muhammad, Richard Sherman wouldn't have had that. I just got greedy.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles.
All right, guys. Well, till next time, it's been fun.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation
country
of the
out doing
NFL
country
on
stuff.
E